I will do my reading practice from the book Effective Public Speaking by Dale Carnegie. Use comparisons to promote clearness. As to clearness, do not underestimate the importance of it or the difficulty. I once heard a certain Irish poet give an evening of readings from his own poems. Not 10% of the audience half the time knew what he was talking about. Many talkers, both in public and private, are a lot like that. When I discussed the essentials of public speaking with Sir Oliver Lodge, a man who had been lecturing to university classes and to the public for 40 years, he emphasized most of all the importance first of knowledge and preparation, second of taking good pains to be clear. General von Moltke, at the outbreak of the Franco-Russian War, Prussian War, said to his officers, "Remember, gentlemen, that any order that can be misunderstood will be misunderstood." Napoleon recognized the same danger. His most emphatic and oft reiterated instruction to his secretaries was, "Be clear, be clear." When the disciples asked Christ why he taught the public by parables, he answered, "Because they seeing see not, and hearing hear not, neither do they understand." And when you talk on a subject strange to your hearers or hearers, can you hope that they will understand you any more readily than people understood the Master? Hardly. So, what can we do about it? What did he do when confronted by a similar situation? Solved it in the most simple and natural manner imaginable. Described the things people did not know by likening them to things they did know. The kingdom of heaven. What would it be like? How could those untutored peasants of Palestinian know? So Christ described it in terms of objects and actions with which they were already familiar. The kingdom of heaven is like unto leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal till the whole was leavened. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchantman seeking goodly pearls. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea, that was lucid. They could understand that. The housewife in the audiences were using leaven every week. The fishermen were casting their nets into the sea daily. The merchants were dealing in pearls. And how did David make clear the watchfulness and loving kindness of Jehovah? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Green grazing grounds in that almost barren country. Still waters where the sheep could drink. Those pastoral people could understand that. Here is a rather striking and half amusing example of the use of this principle. Some missionaries were translating the Bible into the dialect of a tribe living near equatorial Africa. They progressed to the verse, "Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be white as snow." How were they to translate that literally? Meaningless, absurd. The natives had never scooped off the sidewalk on a February morning. They did not even have a word for snow. They could not have told the difference between snow and coal tar. But they had climbed coconut trees many times and shaken down a few nuts for lunch. So the missionaries likened the unknown to the known and changed the verses to read, "Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as the meat of a coconut." Under the circumstances, it would be hard to improve on that, wouldn't it? At the State Teachers College at Warrensburg, Missouri, I once heard a lecture on Alaska who failed in many places to be either clear or interesting because, unlike those African missionaries, he neglected to talk in terms of what his audience knew. He told us, for example, that Alaska has the gross area of 5,90,804 square miles and a population of 64,356. Half a million square miles. What does that mean to the average man? Precious little. He is not used to thinking in terms of square miles. They conjure up to a no mental picture. He doesn't have any idea whether half a million square miles are approximately to the size of Maine or Texas. Suppose the speaker had said that the coastline of Alaska and its islands is longer than the distance around the globe and that its area more than equals the combined area of Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Would not that give everyone a very clear conception of the area of Alaska? Thank you. That's it for the day.